Hey, what's up, y'all?
Hey, what's up? We are live in a whole nother way today. So
yes.
bear with us.
Bear with us. Had some technical difficulties, so we're starting a little bit later than usual. But this is the Rich Girl Podcast. This is episode 2, Battle of the Sexes, and I am one of your hosts, Jasmine.
And I'm Cecily.
Yes, and we have some special guests today. I will let these guys introduce themselves.
We go first?
Yeah, let's start with you.
What's up, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Rich Girls, what's up? I'm PartyAllWknd. I'm looking forward to being here, having this battle with the sexes. We already know who's going to win, so, you know.
Oh,
really?
well, we
we'll
do.
See.
Yeah,
we don't know.
We do.
We got this.
Why don't you tell us a little bit more about like what you have going on, Party?
Oh man, yeah. So my fault. I'm a DJ. I make films as well. I'm a writer too. I got some projects out. I got something that we're working on now, a reality show. I got my man's here. We in the movie. We're gonna talk about that. There's all type of stuff going on.
Yes, so much going on. And what about you, T-Rell? We got T-Rell with us today.
T-Rell, too real. I act. I'm a stand-up comedian. I have a clothing line. I'm like Jamaican. I got like 15 jobs. I work at Amazon. I'm a father. Yeah, man. I got a podcast as well on Wave FM called Dr. Bay and Nurse Bay Show. So y'all make sure.
That's what's up.
But I think you, am I tripping when I say that you got a brand called Feeling Rich?
Yes, that's my clothing line right there.
Yeah,
Rich. So make sure y'all check us out. Instagram at Feeling Rich and Facebook at Feeling Rich Clothing. Or go to our website, www.feelingrich.com. I had to get all that in there.
Yeah.
There you go.
I know, that's right. But yeah, I love that because, I definitely woke up this morning feeling rich. So I was just like, you got this brand feeling rich. And so everything just ties in today.
Everything came together.
Yes, definitely.
So today we are asking more than ever. We're going to obviously have a battle. We have some questions already that we're going to debate on, I guess you can say. But drop your questions, comments, and we will answer them. We'll say your name and just interact with you all today a lot more so we can really win this battle today, ladies. So
tune in, drop your questions like how she said. So we're going to start by asking just a simple question because this episode is kind of like about relationships and kind of just talking about that. So we want to know you guys' relationship status. I guess we'll start with you, Party.
Okay, put me on the spot. I am. I'm single. Seeing somebody. Yes.
Complicated.
Yes.
Okay.
That's my status. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And I am in a relationship. Shout out to my boo. Shout out to my boo.
He's
Shout
tough.
out.
Yes.
I feel like we have a very dynamic group today as far as like the levels of experience.
What's your
Go ahead.
status?
Hold
Hold
on. Let's be fair.
So I am single, but I am dating someone. I've actually been single for like 7 years, and people always
and that's why this topic today is so important, ladies. Like Louisville and dating is crazy.
No, but the reaction that I always get, like, damn, you've been single for, like, are you crazy? Like, what's up? And it's like, it really depends on how you define crazy. Like, maybe I am.
7 years is a long time.
It's a very long time.
It's a long time.
So you done ran a lot of men up, basically.
Not necessarily.
No,
I had a lot of time for myself.
I've been messing with you.
Yes. So what about you?
It's been a mixture for her. I'm her best friend. I'll say it's been a mixture. I am engaged. I got engaged around this time last year. So yeah, I'm happily engaged.
Yes, congrats. Like, I'm super excited. We're in the midst of like wedding planning right now, so that's about to be super.
Do you have a date?
Yes, July 24th.
You got
good number.
You got
I know, but you're
right.
definitely on the top of the list for sure.
Throwing it out there.
Yeah, we got a DJ on lock. So let's jump right in. Like we said, comment below your comments on each question. We'll read them after the show or whatever. So the first question we want to ask you all is, what do you think about the dating scene in Louisville?
I'll let you hit this one first, bro.
Before I don't know. I kind of always been in a relationship, so I don't know. I don't know if y'all want to go off my judgment, because I kind of just take risk out here. You know what I'm saying? But, and I don't mean it in a bad way.
What's your longest relationship?
Yeah.
I mean, is that really important right now?
I mean, kind
And
of.
I'm just playing. Let me see. It ain't really been that long, man. I'm not gonna lie. I think my longest is like 2 years. Yeah, man.
Like
I
consistent.
know how to get them, but I don't know how to keep them for some reason. But hopefully,
See,
this is
that's
my
the
last situation.
Yeah.
I'm praying to God. It's been good so far. So
Yeah.
I must, speak positivity. But I mean, the dating scene is what you make it. It's also where you go at, how you meet them. Because I mean, a lot of people are meeting people via, social media, Instagram, Facebook, feel me, like on OnlyFans, all that. So you know what I mean? So I mean, people just it's all in where you picking where to go out and meet people at. So I mean, I feel like it's some dope people in the city, So I mean, we just haven't met each other. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? What you looking for?
There's
It's kind of
definitely
hard
dope
to
people in
find.
the
You know what I'm
city.
saying? But you just
Exactly.
gotta change your perspective. Some of y'all go to the club looking for the, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
y'all change that scenery. Y'all go maybe to maybe like a coffee shop or something, or go to church, or go do something like this. Switch up your
Exactly.
scenery and kind of be open minded. You know what I'm saying? You can
I
find
agree.
somebody.
Where'd you meet your significant other?
Social media while I was running my mouth.
But-
But it kind of worked out, you know
It
what
works
I'm saying?
out though, like
Yeah. When
I
it's meant
mean,
to be, it's
she
meant
wasn't
to
a complete
be, no matter where
stranger.
you meet 'em.
You know what I'm saying? Because we had like mutual friends. Like she knew a lot of people that I knew, but I never knew who she was. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? I slid in them DMs and
Yeah.
we here.
Locked it
You
in.
gotta do that.
Okay.
You gotta do that. Dating in Louisville is it's interesting. Like T-Rell was saying, really just whatever scene you in, that's gonna let you know the kind of caliber you gonna mess with type shit. Can I cuss?
Yeah.
Okay. Because but dating in Louisville, it's been interesting for me. I'm recently divorced, so that's kind of like my perspective on everything. I was celibate last year and just trying to reset my body, my mind,
That's
all
dope.
that stuff.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Sure.
dope. So you know what I'm saying. But I'm here now. The person that I'm talking to, we met on social media too, bro. So
That's kind of like the new way. I mean, it's
It
kind of
is,
hard to
but
like
it
talk
is.
to somebody because I feel like women sometimes y'all like kind of standoffish. So it's like if you
Yes.
kind of like introduce yourself in person, sometimes y'all kind of like.
But even
Why
on
you-
social
why
media,
you
they be
speaking?
like, they be in
Yeah.
everybody's inboxes, girl. Don't listen to them. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like,
exactly.
I
why
heard
you do
and
all that?
Yeah.
he was a hoe.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
definitely
like-
Right.
Hey,
Exactly.
look,
Either way, you
I
taking
used to
the
talk
risk.
to him. He tried to talk to me.
Let's let it be
It
known,
don't even
fellas,
be all that
that
sometimes.
we definitely run the whole facts. Like,
Oh
we
yeah,
definitely.
yeah. We gonna send your picture and
To all of
your
our
name
friends.
through about 10
It's like
females.
Carfax or
Stuff.
something.
Yeah, it's like Carfax.
Yeah.
Like, do you know him? Do
Believe
you used to
that.
talk to him? Like, what's the scoop?
Oh,
Period.
Y'all messy.
So be
yeah,
careful.
exactly. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, be careful. Okay. Next
So,
question.
Next question: are women becoming too independent, and is that intimidating for men?
I would say women are becoming more independent. It's not intimidating for
She
me.
said too independent.
Too
Yeah,
independent.
too independent to where like we don't need a nigga for shit. A man.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do believe that. Right. I do believe that women are a lap ahead than us men are. I do believe that.
Mhm.
A lot of us brothers, we haven't really been holding it down. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Y'all really have no choice but to do that. Not every brother. Some of us is holding it down. Some of us is man out here. Some of us doing. Look at he's like this nigga right here. Simp ass nigga. But no, like for real, like I'm just telling the truth. Like women are kind of more ahead than a lot of us brothers is. I'm just gonna keep it real.
That's true.
And I can't imagine what that's like for y'all on the dating side. Like,
What's it like for y'all? I mean, well,
I
when
can't-
y'all work, well, I know you're engaged and you're dating
Okay.
somebody. So how was that? Like, how was the process with you finding the person that you're dating right now?
Okay. For me, similar to you, I've always been in a relationship. Like I think I've been single probably out of my I've never been single a whole year. So I've always been in a long-term relationship. Before I got engaged to the person I'm with now, I met him at Kohl's. And you know, they say Kohl's is the worst place to meet somebody, right? Not the person I'm with now, but
Y'all can have y'all reception at Kohl's then.
right.
no.
Battle
The one
America.
before him, we met at Kohl's.
Oh,
But
okay.
we were together for 6 years, and Then I met him like 6 months later, and then like we got engaged. So,
we're
and
not
I met
making-
him through my best friend here. So,
Okay, dope.
Okay.
Yeah, she
Matchmaking.
hooked me up.
Yeah.
my soulmate
Definitely.
introduced me to my soulmate.
And see,
So
I used to be
that's
like
how
that.
it works.
I used to like bounce from relationship
Yeah.
to relationship.
Right.
I'm now at the point where I'm like, man, I'm gonna be single. I'm doing me. I'm
Yeah,
cool.
that
I'm
was my
enjoying it.
vibe too.
Mhm.
But when I bumped into him, it was just like, you know,
You off your feet.
he was
When it happens, it
Superman.
happens. You know
It
what I
happens,
mean?
it
Yeah.
happens, yeah.
I will say, I had serious relationships in my younger years, like probably 8 years of consecutive relationships, 2 relationships back to back, basically serious relationships, and I've been single for like 7 years now. I will say the more that I have been on my personal growth journey, the harder it has been to meet qualified candidates, I guess is what I want to call them. So is it intimidating? Maybe is what I feel like, because I feel like people used to reach out to me way more than what they do now.
hmm And that's
So-
because you lifted your, your price up. So,
Basically.
you know how they say Mercedes-Benz, they ain't got to advertise them too much because not a lot of people are
Right.
driving them. But,
Right.
you can find a Kia everywhere.
Everywhere.
So she's raised her price. Thank
Yeah.
God.
And
That's right.
we over here listening. We trying to figure out what was in the cup. This is pretty good.
Pretty good. Nice little apple juice or
I'm
something.
Cider.
thirsty.
Little apple cider, man. That's fine.
The cider, something else in the cider, bro.
Something in the joint.
That's what's up, though, man.
Oh, okay, something good over there. Okay, so fellas, what is like the first thing you noticed about a woman? Like, what
Oh,
is y'all's go-to
That's
thing?
easy, man. Elbows. I love. I know it's weird,
okay.
but I got this thing for the back of the arm right here. This
Okay,
part,
so right here.
like this part.
Is
Okay,
that like
that's
serious?
right.
Yeah,
Or
I'm dead ass.
how do you notice the elbow first?
Well, first they
She's
gotta
walking
wear
towards
it.
you.
They gotta wear it. Well, okay, you see it from the back, so, you know. What I'm saying?
What if she got a jacket on?
Well, I'm fucked. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We going on to the next body part, which is legs. I love legs. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
I like
Okay.
legs.
Okay.
But yeah, the arm is like something about it. You can grab it. Something about grabbing the arms, the back of the arms.
Mhm.
It'll hit you later. It'll hit you later.
I think you right.
You with me? You like, yo, I'm feeling it.
Typically,
I'm dead ass, bro. You can ask some people. They be like, he likes arms.
yeah, I'm usually like a booty man.
Okay.
Of course.
So
Of course
I like
you
to
would.
look at butts. I'm not gonna lie, women's butts. But
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. I think I'm not as shallow as I used to be because that used to be like. That used to be my go-to. Like, if you got a big butt, I don't care what your face look like sometimes. That's how bad I used to be about it. But like
Thanks
now,
for admitting. Thanks for admitting.
yeah,
Yeah.
like just for real though. I used to be real shallow. So I mean, but I think as I've got older, I just turned 30 this year. So I don't really think like that stuff kind of matters anymore because I've had it and it's like it didn't last. You know what I'm saying? Or it was just like, okay, you got that, but what else? So you know what I'm saying? It's like.
Mhm.
If I can have it with a package deal, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I don't care about that. Like, if you got a dope smile, you got some dope energy of how people, like, that's what drew me to my girl is how people were drawn to her. I heard about her from people, like, posting about, like, man, she's so dope, she's so giving, she's so, you know what I'm saying? So I just was like, who is this? So I was just meddling on the page, scrolling, seeing who she talked to, see who was commenting, so, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So I mean,
So
really
y'all,
just
y'all
energy.
investigating too.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, that's good to know.
Definitely.
Because I definitely say if we talk, I stalk. Like I'm gonna need to know
Yeah,
like
we stalk too.
all your interactions, like what you're doing on social media.
Yo.
Like I need to know that make
All
sure everything that what
pictures.
you're saying to me is in alignment with how you're portraying
Yeah.
yourself to the world.
No,
Basically.
yeah. We
Yeah.
stalk too.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we just do it a little, you know what I'm saying,
Little-
slick. We
little
don't really
more
let y'all
stuff.
know.
Slick.
We don't
Maybe
care.
look
We
at
just
some old pictures here and there. You
Okay.
know?
So what about the 90-day rule? Have y'all heard of that?
Yeah.
I mean, I heard of it. I ain't never heard
I've
it be
never-
in effect or nothing. You know what I'm
I've never experienced that.
So like usually typically after meeting somebody after 90 days you really know your intentions with them. Maybe sooner than that. Like you know if y'all playing, y'all
Right, you know,
dating,
the day of.
you just they're gonna be a
You
fuck
said the
buddy
day
or
of.
whatever.
I said a day of, but you
That's
know,
what
like,
I think
So
you
we
know.
Mom said
know
the
the
same
day
thing.
of.
You know the
Yeah,
day
I
of.
believe that. Yeah, my fiance told me the first day I met him that I was gonna be his wife, and
Oh, we talking about that? Okay, I don't know. We talking about sex. Something
oh no, just
Oh.
like your intentions with
I'm
somebody,
aware.
like what you could see yourself doing with them, like if you just go.
Oh.
I think it take a little.
Okay,
I mean,
okay,
like
okay.
At least like a week or like a few conversations, because I mean, you might initially intend to be like, oh well, I just want to smash her. And then like you talk to her and she might be talking like some real stuff like, man, you know what I'm saying, I'm into this, I'm focused, blah blah blah, and you like, okay, cool, man, she ain't just for that, because you know I've met girls where I'm like, I'm just trying to hit it.
Yeah.
And then there's some girls is like, okay, she ain't just on that. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
sometimes
You
how
get a
they
vibe.
carry themselves, it makes you,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
step your game
Okay.
up too.
Okay,
That the
yeah.
women emit to let us know.
But
okay,
also
I'm either
don't-
gonna smash today or on my way.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So-
but also don't think that if you do, because some women get it mixed, you know what I'm saying, mixed up. If you do
Have
sex too soon, that
Right.
that means everything's gonna be ruined. It's like no,
Yeah.
it's all on how you handle yourself afterwards. If you're doing this with everybody, there's gonna be a reputation or somebody's gonna hear something. But if I know you're just grown and me and you just had a connection and
Yeah,
we end up
that's what
doing
it
this
was,
and we
yeah.
still got a vibe, I don't have no reason to run off from you. We ain't 16, we ain't 15 no
exactly
more.
what it is.
Yeah.
And so I got a question on the 90-day rule.
Mhm.
And we're talking about sex. Okay, you wait 3 months to give the guy something.
Oh, I'm not talking about waiting 3 months to give him some. I'm just talking about.
So what's the 90-day
I'm
rule?
talking
Break it
about-
down to me, because that's
That's
how I
what-
usually hear
That's
it.
what we was thinking.
Yeah,
about.
that I'm sure. But me and her kind of like have our own version.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our
what I'm
90
saying.
day rule is, you know, the closer you get to 90 days, you start to rule the person in or out. Like, this is going to
Oh.
be my future,
Within
or this
90
is just
days,
another
you
game
know
that I'm playing.
enough to decide
Yeah.
whether you want to keep continuing on with this person. So
Yeah.
it has, I mean,
You know, y'all
sex
heard of the
can have
honeymoon
occurred.
phase, right?
Right.
Yes.
But the 3 months is kind of like, you know, I should know now what I want to do with you.
Mm-hmm.
You
So
know,
the
it's
3 months is the honeymoon phase for y'all, basically.
Yeah, technically, kind of. But psychologists say it's really 9 months. But
You know, it's crazy.
So
and
the
it's-
doctors say 9, but y'all say 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of broke it down. Okay, so like with the girl that I'm with now, so typically when I date somebody, like that's how I do. Like way before the 90 days, we together. Like once I like you, we ain't been
Y'all
through nothing.
together,
Like it's like
right.
I like you, you do everything right, you so pretty, blah blah blah, and we just be in a relationship. But
Yeah.
this time, like I kind of like me and her like talked for like a year before we even let anybody know that we were involved with each other. We didn't post each other, but like we knew, like if somebody hearted her picture, I write and like, who was that? You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, and vice versa. But it's just like I gave myself time. I mean, because we kind of wanted to do it like sooner, as far as like be together.
Mhm.
But I just was like, let's just wait. Let's argue a little bit. Let's see how we handle like
Yeah,
some rough stuff
exactly.
Hard time.
before we just jump in it. Cause like in my past, when I've rushed, it's
Yeah, man.
like
Yeah.
over quick.
It never
Yeah.
works out.
Yeah.
It never
Yeah.
works
Yeah.
out.
I
That's
understand.
exactly where I'm at with taking my time and stuff. And then
Mhm.
going public, man. Like today's
That's tough,
time,
man.
it's hard.
'Cause everybody got a
going
story,
public
bro.
Yeah.
Because everybody got a story.
Everybody
Everybody
got a
come at
story.
you like, yo, I heard this, I heard that
Yeah.
about so and
Yeah,
so.
most
It's
definitely.
just better to just form your own relationship with that person first, and then be like, okay, this is what it is, world. We right here.
Yeah.
But to
Okay.
my question though, the 90 days.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
in pertaining to sex,
Mhm.
so if a girl gives a guy something in 3 months, but it's whack as fuck,
Mhm.
what does that? I mean,
Then
like,
what?
You can
I
rule
mean,
it out.
vice versa. Yeah.
Yeah, and vice
Yeah,
versa.
vice
Because
Vice versa.
I feel like sex is pretty damn important.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, I got another one for you. What if he like, let's say y'all had kids, or you got kids, he don't. He meets your kids, but y'all ain't had sex yet. The kids love him. And then y'all have sex, and the sex is whack.
It's over.
Oh, it's still over.
Yeah.
Y'all don't
Yeah.
care if the
FTK.
kids. Y'all don't worry about the kids. At
We're
that
not
point.
even gonna meet my kids if we ain't did that, because
Yeah.
for me, I know how
Yes.
important that is.
Yeah.
So you know, we
That's
gotta
a good
get.
point.
We didn't have
past
sex
that
yet.
first.
You definitely ain't mean the kid.
No.
But I ain't gonna lie, in the past, I done messed with people's kids early. Not like I was trying to meet their kids. It was like I came over and little man came out the room and was like,
Kinda
"Hey,
happens.
you know what I'm saying?
Sometimes it happens like
You
that.
know? Not like I was trying to meet him, but you know what I'm saying? He
Just
was
so
supposed to be
happy to
asleep.
meet him.
Right.
And he's
right.
up, mama.
Little man ain't sleep.
Who's he? Who's he? That's your
That
uncle.
is
That's
so
your
funny.
your Uncle Real.
Uncle Real.
Listen, so why do y'all think people get stuck in the talking stage for so long in this day and age?
Because people are. I'm sorry, I mean that word.
No, you good. You good.
Because there's levels to this shit, right? Like as far
Yeah.
as dating and
Yeah.
relationships, like there's levels, and I feel like people get stuck at the talking stage and nothing ever comes of it.
I think it's like a mixture of being scared.
That's fair,
Because
for sure.
a lot of us like have been through some stuff, so we
Yeah.
kind of like hold on to that. So it's like,
Yeah.
if something's too good, we kind of question like, what's your other? You know, like this can't be right. You know what I'm saying? You just treat me
Right.
too good. I feel like women do that anyway, and like
Yeah,
us men
definitely.
sometimes, I feel like we meet women and we don't like know that we're gonna really take it serious until it's too late. But we be juggling, like we be out here dating. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we'll have multiple women, and then somehow this one person that we gravitate towards, you know what I'm saying?
More.
Like they'll like come out of nowhere, but it's like hard to just cut them other girls off because whatever benefit you get from them or whatever, bond y'all have, it's like, dang, and then that girl's like, well, you need to stop talking to everybody.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like, you kind of like, man, I don't know because what if we get in this and this don't last and I done cut everybody off? And
Yeah, girls go through the same thing.
To chime in what you said, bro, you said fear is like heavy in that, especially with us men. Like we do, some of us do fear commitment, especially if we already been through something and that was hell.
Right.
We fear kind of giving ourselves fully to somebody else, just because like, okay, what if I get hurt again? What if she slows me down, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, fear is like huge.
Okay.
pass that to them, man.
Okay.
How about y'all?
Yeah.
Y'all got answer.
So
Just keep asking
as
y'all
far
questions.
as y'all,
Yeah, we
what
are
do y'all
interrogating
think make people
us,
stay and talk?
Y'all interviewing us now. Y'all got to participate, man. I got to participate.
It's the battle of the sexes, right?
Okay, so the talking stage. I don't stay in the talking stage long, but
What's the longest time you stayed in the talking stage?
And what's long to you?
ooh.
What's long
Anything
might not
over
be
it.
the same.
Anything
For
over
me,
a
long
year.
is, for me,
For a
the
talking
longest I
stage.
didn't just talk to somebody is like maybe a couple of months.
Okay.
And that's it. You know, I move around pretty quickly. Like if it's not what I know it should be, then I'm not gonna talk to you too long.
Yo, cutoff game strong.
Bye.
Strong.
Yeah, real strong. So I think though, from my experience, just having a lot of single friends, you're just not meant to be with that person. So it's like you meet somebody, y'all talk for a month. Y'all know probably on day 2, I'm just gonna talk to her for a little while. So I meet somebody else who feels this little space right here that she's feeling. And then, you just keep bouncing around until somebody really catches your attention and it's what it's supposed to be. I think people just really talk to people just to be talking to people. So
Yeah, just to like
just to
feel
have
a
somebody
void.
to talk to. Yeah.
Like, I feel like people are feeling a void these days. I feel like social media also plays a role. Like, people, like, everyone is so accessible to where it's just so like, oh, if you do one thing that I don't like, I got X amount of other people, so.
Yeah, man, you gotta keep it
I
back.
don't have to stay
You don't gotta
stuck.
keep it back up. but-
Social media has changed the whole fucking game.
Yeah.
Before I got married, Instagram wasn't even really a thing. You know what I'm saying? Instagram itself changes the whole game. You have so much accessibility that you never had before. You know what I mean? What we looking at?
Deanna
Okay.
says,
This is a good one.
I don't think men know what they want, or they may have too many choices because there's more good women than good men.
Ooh.
So what's so
Deanna,
funny?
you hit on it, girl. You hit on it.
That was a nice one.
What's so funny about that is me and my business partner was talking to the Chamber of Commerce for Louisville, and he was just talking about the dating scene in Louisville, how a lot of young people, when they graduate UofL, they move because the dating scene is just whack.
Horrible.
It's mainly the women that's leaving because there's not a lot of men out here. The ratio to women to men out here is like 7-2
Yes.
almost. So
that's
we got
devastating.
so many options.
I feel like that's
But we
worldwide though.
That is worldwide. Yes,
Mhm.
he was just saying like specifically here in Louisville.
Yeah.
But one of my homies, he actually makes a case for not monogamy, but polygamy. That's his argument. His argument is polygamy is natural because there's just more women than there is men.
Okay, so
I'm
our
gonna
next
disagree
question
completely
then,
with that
and
polygamy
keep y'all's
thing.
questions coming in. Deanna, thank you for that. If you guys have any questions that you want to chime in, please let us know. Drop it in the comments. We'll get to
That
it.
was a really good one.
But do you guys think polygamy is realistic? Like, can y'all handle multiple women?
Well,
Can you
what
even
people
handle
don't-
one? Let
People don't
alone
understand
two?
is,
Right.
I think men look at polygamy as like, oh, I got more than one woman to have sex with. But I feel like when it was traditionally, I feel like that's what we did traditionally back in Africa and all of that. But they did that, but you had to take care of the woman.
Yeah,
It
take
wasn't
care
just
of
like a sexual
Right.
pleasuring
Right.
thing. It
You
wasn't
had
like
to
just a brag that
financially
you, but you had to make
take
sure that you was able to take care of it. So,
Right.
So to that point, I feel like if a man can do that, then yes, he can seek that, and a woman too, because women are getting multiple men nowadays.
I ain't sharing my woman.
No, I ain't sharing my woman either.
And see, and
But
that's
it is
another
the
thing. Y'all don't want to share at all,
Better not even think about it.
Omni says, how do women qualify good men?
Right.
Mm.
Y'all standards
That's a
is
good
pretty high.
Our standards
What
are
is your
definitely high.
You gotta have an
You know
800
what?
credit
I don't
score.
think-
No.
I don't think
no.
so. I think they're reasonable qualifications depending on what woman you are. Like for me, stability is key. You got to be able to not just provide financially, but mentally. Like if I can grow from you, if I can learn from you, because being broke is a mind state, obviously, right? So you can have a lot of money now, but you might not tomorrow because the way you think is stupid.
Right.
So like mental and financial stability, sex, communication, and healed traumas, like past traumas that a person has went through, whether it's childhood or just past relationships. Like if you haven't healed from that, like you're gonna continue to hurt women or hurt a man,
Right.
you know, vice
Stay in
versa.
the same
So
pattern.
those are like the main ones. Credit score, we can work on that.
We can
can
always
fix that.
build towards
Yeah.
that. I think consistency is key, always and forever. Like, you know, don't don't woo me in the beginning and then like fall off later, because that's not going to keep me around whatsoever. So
But what if the relationship, like what if something went on in a relationship that made that change, or whatever, like, because sometimes y'all just act like nothing. I don't feel like relationships is like just straight black and white. I feel like there's shady gray areas and people go through stuff. So you might start off wooing somebody, but then they might start acting a certain way. It's like, I'm not about to sit up and go all out for you and you don't even appreciate me, because sometimes you can do the most for a woman and then they can act like it's really nothing. You know what I'm saying?
That's when communication comes in. That's when you talk to your woman like, what's up? Like, because I feel like you ain't appreciate me. Before you even keep doing the most for her, you just try to get to the bottom of like, why are you not appreciating me? Because I done been there before where, you know, a man felt like I was unappreciative or whatever, but it was a deeper rooted issue than what that was.
it kind of ties
Just talk to your woman.
Soon Point says, how do women learn if they act hard-headed?
So okay, I got a
Oh
question.
wow, hard headed.
I got a question to that point.
Hard-headed.
Ceci said communication.
Mhm.
So there basically should be communication in the beginning about your intentions with this person. Like,
Definitely,
okay, look,
definitely.
we just gonna fuck around for a little
Definitely,
minute.
Right.
yeah.
Maybe I see a
Set your
future with
intention.
us.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it starts right there. So okay, what if we tell women, hey, I just want to play around. I'm not really trying to do nothing serious, but they act like sometimes.
Sometimes women be in
women have a
relationships with
way-
themselves.
That's
No,
what
let me
it
tell
is.
you
Or
because
sometimes
let me
y'all
tell
have
you
a way of
something.
persuading men without
Yeah.
y'all really
Most of the
realizing what y'all
time-
doing.
Right, I get that. I know exactly what you mean.
Most of
That's
the
why a lot
time when that
people I
happens,
know are
though,
single.
it's when the men, their actions are very misleading. Like, women are not just going to say, like, think in their head that, like, you're my boyfriend if you're not acting
For
like
me,
my
false.
boyfriend.
no, that's different.
That's
Me and
false.
her see
'Cause
that
not
in
every
two
girl,
different
but
ways. Because I'm not
there are
like
some
that.
women like
Like, yeah, I'm not like that. If you tell me
Oh.
you ain't looking for no relationship or this and that, I'm not even gonna look at you like that no more until
Right.
you know you tell me something different. And just because
Every
you
woman
said
don't
I'm
think
seeing
like
you
that.
every day or we fucking every day, I'm not gonna think
Like,
any
Can you
Yeah,
speak
different.
to the
real.
rest of the women?
That's all
a
right,
lot of
ladies.
them don't think
Ladies,
like
Yeah, I feel
listen
that.
to what he says in the beginning and don't try to change nothing about it. Just, you know, because
Right.
a man is supposed to lead, a man is supposed to, you know, pursue you. So if he's telling you, you know, I'm not looking for nothing serious, don't think just because you fucking him for 3 or
Right.
4 months that's going to
That's
change.
gonna turn into something serious.
Yeah,
like,
that's what they
but that's
do.
also, again, it's on men to keep it real, because again, we, like, some men don't know when to shit or get off the pot.
Mhm.
So they don't want to let a woman go, but they still want to, you know, they still want these benefits, so they're not saying either way, and that's not
It's
cool
tough
either.
sometimes though. Like
That's
like
not
people,
cool either, but women have to let it go at the
Yeah.
same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll admit, we men got to do better at communicating better what we want. A lot of times we don't say
Because
honestly.
maybe we just want an F buddy too, though. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
But
Just say
it's
what
rare
you
that y'all
want,
do want
because
that.
That is rare.
Because-
And y'all only want an F buddy.
Yeah.
That's rare.
because like
That can be. Not every girl's like that.
yeah, because I just feel like women be like, okay, just say if you just want to smash. But I feel like if I came to you and said, I just want to smash you,
Y'all gonna be
You
like,
can't say that
yo,
straight out the
Jersey
gate.
boy.
Don't
see,
say it
y'all
straight
want
out
to be
the
lied
gate.
to.
So what do you want?
So y'all
Not
want us
me.
to
I
woo
don't want to
y'all.
be lied to.
Y'all want
I
us to
don't.
woo
I
y'all
don't
and,
either. I don't want to
And
be like
act,
you at all.
and act like we like y'all, and then smash y'all, and then
smash.
like that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
If
no,
I come
but
to you,
what
you
act like
know.
you like us? Obviously, you like us if you want to smash.
No,
I just want to smash you. I
So-
don't like you.
no.
So when y'all
not
come
as
to
y'all
be
do
like,
thing.
baby, all I want to do is just hit.
That's
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 all
what
I
I'm
want.
saying. Y'all act like it's just
I
black and
mean,
white. It's not, dog.
yeah.
It's shady gray. I'm telling y'all.
I mean,
It ain't that
can
simple.
be.
So
I
men
think it
try to
can
find
be.
that gray line. Like,
Yeah.
okay, I want her, but
Yeah, because see,
I know I
as
gotta
a woman,
make her like me a
I
little bit.
gotta kind of
Like,
like you, and like I gotta like you in order to smash. Like, I'm not just about to be smashing and
Right,
there's
so
nothing
that,
there.
so can y'all
That's
quit,
weird.
you know, perpetuating that statement right there?
What,
because
what statement? Let me hear it.
that
basically, if you just want to smash, just let me know. Because I feel like if I come straight to you and tell you these are my clear intentions, I just want to smash you. Like, can I hit it? You know what I'm saying? I feel like you gonna feel.
Is it a matter of timing though?
Yeah.
Is it that okay?
And
You
your
see y'all at the
delivery.
club,
You can't
buy
say
y'all
it
drink,
like
we
that.
talk, we
I want to make love to you.
Then later on at night, hey, this is my intention.
If I say yeah,
is that how we should address
But
that?
the thing is, like my mom always told me, a man always wants to have sex with you.
right?
You know what I'm saying?
This is
So
true.
when
And
you
women
meet
too.
a man, understand he wants to have sex with you, but it's up to you when you let him have sex with you. So
This is
yeah, you can lie to me or you can tell me the truth, but it's really on you. So I just feel like if you're a woman and you know you can't handle getting dick down good or bad, it's like, you know, just keep your legs
Ladies, our
closed.
message right now is that you have the
For
power.
real.
We have the
Y'all
power,
got
period,
the
as to
power.
how
Yes.
things are going to go. Like, that's just
Lord.
point blank, period.
Yeah.
So,
We got some comments. One, the smash has nothing to do with how we like you as a person, and that's
Facts.
true. That's true, and I
Facts.
feel like some women get that mixed up because if we do give it to y'all good, y'all think that like that means we love y'all. Like, no, nigga, we just love what you got.
That's why we can't be giving it out so good to every girl, low key.
I mean, how you
can't be
perform
laying-
sometimes?
there
Did
gotta
Jordan
be
stop
levels.
dunking in every game? Did he choose what
Like,
game
we
to
can't
go
get
dunking?
level
He's
10
dunking every
dick. We
game.
can't get
So,
level 10 dick to
if
like
I
5
dunk on the
chicks.
regular,
We gotta
I'm
get
dunking.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what's levels?
it's up to you to control your emotions.
Yeah.
Because I didn't tell you nothing.
But we can't be smashing girls looking in their eyes and having sex with
Yeah,
them. No,
but-
they don't want. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But you can't just be bull neither because they gonna tell
can't be
everybody.
bull.
You gonna be in a group
Yeah,
nah,
chat.
you can't be bulls.
Sure.
Definitely pull it
I gotta
down.
show up to show out.
Definitely pull it
That's
down, but
true.
you ain't gotta be so intimate. I think a lot of us
Right.
be intimate.
yeah,
when
it's
we
the
doing that.
intimacy.
Because if
Sure.
you don't, then they feel like you just came over to smash. They're gonna be like, you just came over to smash. That's all you wanted. Where are you going? You need to lay down and hold me. Let's lay down and go sleep.
There's a way to smash and not be intimate. And yet be intimate.
Okay.
I'm just saying, bro. There's no right way to do it.
And y'all can ask
Does a
them.
woman know?
Does
as
a
soon
woman
as they-
know as soon as they meet a man, do they want to have sex? I
So,
think
I
yes.
think
Sometimes,
yes.
yeah.
Yes, most
I think yes.
definitely.
I think we live in a totally different age
Most
where women are
definitely.
way more free now. Y'all can express yourself.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but you still gotta get them comfortable a little bit.
You do.
'Cause, I mean, you know, every girl try to act cute and try to cross their try to cross their legs and act innocent and have their baby hairs on fleek, and then a week later, you know what I'm saying? They ain't boy, P Valley. You know what I'm saying?
T Valley, oh man, yeah, that is funny.
For real though.
But women, we have the power. It's
Yes.
I mean,
understand that.
yeah.
Like, pussy is power, period.
So
Yeah.
y'all cool with F buddies?
Sometimes.
Yeah, for me, if I was,
You're
yeah. So Jasmine,
Okay.
Yeah, I can answer. Like,
I'm here.
sometimes.
Shout out to the Beyonce. Shout out to the
oh yeah, he
Beyonce.
knows
my
what
brother.
it is. He knows, you know.
I got you, dog.
But yeah, like I've definitely been cool at
Say,
certain
what the
periods
hell
of
is
my
happening in
life
this
where-
convo?
We're going crazy with it. Okay, so to reel it in just a little bit,
Okay.
do y'all subscribe to gender roles? Like,
Men cut the grass,
whether
take
it's
out the
50-50
trash,
and bill
50-50
paying.
bills, and women gotta
Yeah,
cook
yeah,
and clean
yeah.
and do laundry.
I don't know if I should answer this. I'm old school. Yes, I think men should cut the grass, take the trash
Yes.
out, wash the car.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Yes.
Mhm.
Should women be in the house cooking all day? No, I definitely love
So
an active
only the
woman.
man has to be traditional and the women get to be non-traditional.
Oh,
I don't like that. Let me speak on this because
I ain't saying that at all,
this. Oh my God, this
Wow.
topic
So
right
you gonna
here.
let your girl take the trash out, bro?
No, I'm not. I'm not saying that. Listen to me. Hear me out, please.
What's her?
I just feel like
that's what I'm
times-
talking about. Just that and being a provider. You know what I'm saying? Like that to me, yes. I'm with
It's
that.
nuance, man. Listen, times
A
is
man should be a
different.
provider. Period.
You should be, but life happens. Sometimes because you may
We're talking
start
about marriage, yes.
Yeah, okay, marriage, yes. But some of this is situationship, so people are expecting from day one for me to come here and pay your rent, for me to do that.
I'm not your husband. I'm not your
Yes,
dude.
but that's the narrative that's pushed. You know what I'm saying? They basically feel like if they're smashing me, then I'm supposed to pay a
That should
bill.
pay their bill.
And no,
That is
sex
true.
is a fair exchange. If
That
y'all
is
want to
true.
really sex is a fair exchange. You're not letting me have sex with you. We agreed to both have sex, so. Cause that would be wrong for me to invite you over my house and after you smash me, I'll be like, okay, well this light bill's due. My cable about to get cut off. Can you pay my cable? My kids is hungry. But this is what some women expect.
Women would, yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And I just can't. But with the gender roles, I feel like it depends on your relationship. Because some people try to be traditional, and because they're living off what they feel like
Other
they should be
people's
doing, or other people's expectations, they be like, oh, okay, well, this ain't going right because he's not paying every bill. If y'all able to split y'all bills where neither one of y'all are both hurting, because sometimes men, like, the woman might be making way more money than the man.
Yeah.
And then the man might be making...
who made more money than me.
Yeah.
Like,
You know what I'm saying?
not...
And then, like, the man might be struggling to pay all the bills. He might be making it happen, but he's struggling. So why would you let your man struggle just so you can be free? Like, if y'all have it to the point to where y'all can split it, I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. Now, as far as, like, cutting the grass, stuff like that, of course, a man should take out the trash, whatever.
I mean, like,
Right.
in finance, you can talk about that with your... like, this is why we're going to
varies.
Right, it's
et cetera, et
situational,
cetera.
yeah, definitely.
But, like, in terms of, like, what she was saying, there's some things I feel like we men should do, yes.
Facts.
Women should not take out the trash, they should not be cutting grass, they should, you know what I'm saying? We got that. We
And I don't mind washing the dishes, like, stuff like that. I don't really cook like that, but, I mean, you know what I'm saying? But I'll wash the dishes, I'll help you clean up. I might do certain stuff that, I mean, people feel like men shouldn't do. I might mop, I might, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But, I mean... It's up to your situation. It just varies from situation to situation.
But women are, let's not forget to acknowledge that women are leading in education, like business ownership. So it's like,
especially the black women.
Like black men kind of have, and you can't fault a black woman for being in this position, because it's like systematically what we have been through as a black race, like we really had no choice but to uphold the black family. You see what I'm saying? So the fact that we are where we are now, like it's like we are waiting for men to pretty much meet us halfway, at least. And so I guess that kind of ties into like spirituality and how do you respond to spiritual women? Like I feel like there's this thing here lately where men are quick to just be like, oh no, she burns sage and she does
incense.
She's a witch. Like she's a witch. Like she's gonna take my hair and like put it in a jar and like whatever the hell.
Put some blood in my spaghetti. That's
the one I heard, bro. The
blood in the spaghetti, man.
The period blood in the spaghetti.
That's pretty
crazy. Because we hear shit like that and we be like, oh,
yeah. So if I see you with your hair wrapped too much, or you listen to Erykah Badu too much, and too many incense burns and candles, and it looked like it's about to be like an exorcism. I'm like, I don't know, but my girl's kind of spiritual like it.
What's
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Are you okay? You know what I'm saying?
What's good?
But it's all good. Like I like somebody who's in tune with their spirituality. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Honestly, the spiritual women are the freakiest women I've met, I've encountered.
Free
so I'm all for the spiritual women. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna read this comment. Sylvia said, communication is key. If we don't have that, sleeping with you is definitely a no, and it's too dangerous to be just smashing everybody.
Yes.
And Omni said, don't do it, Party. It's a trap. I don't know what he was talking about.
What are you talking about?
Rambling, talking a little bit. But yeah.
So what about you fellas? We asked you all the questions. Do you all have any questions for us or the female viewers? Anything?
Because we know that y'all don't understand us completely. So if you don't have questions, I'll be surprised. But
why don't y'all never know what y'all want to eat? Can we?
Because we want y'all to just leave.
I feel like that question has started a lot of arguments, and we need to get down to the bottom of it.
Because all y'all have to do is be like, baby, we about to go here and eat. Then we be
and y'all be like, that's nasty, it's greasy. They got a C on their window. We not going there.
Oh my God, that is true though.
Y'all say anything, and then soon we name some nope.
Yeah.
And that's a whole argument. We be into it.
A whole argument.
Oh my God.
Because you know us dudes, we don't care, man. We'll go anywhere. We can get a 4 for 4, or we can go to Roof Chris. We do not care.
It don't matter.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, that is true.
So I guess that is kind of on us for us to work on that.
Why is it so hard for y'all to... Nah, but y'all didn't answer the question. Why is it so hard for y'all to choose?
But the food makes us so happy, though, at the end of the day. Like,
I don't know, because I kind of be want my man to just pick. I just want him to pick, because I'm not really picky, so if you tell me we going here, I'll be like, cool, I can get something from anywhere.
No, okay, that's good. We can work with that. Because some ladies ain't like that.
Yeah, I'm not really picky when it comes to the food.
You know I need all the condiments, no lettuce. You know what I'm saying? They have all these demands. I'm like, bro, how am I supposed to, remember all this?
Right, yeah, I'm not like that. I can really just eat anywhere, for real. Most definitely.
Michelle said,
my friend there. What up, Michelle? What up? You got a question for me? You got a question for the fellas?
Shout out to all the viewers, you guys.
Shout out to the viewers. Shout out to the viewers. Y'all can share this live, and if y'all have any questions or whatever, put them in the comments so that we can, interact with y'all, man. Share this and make sure that y'all follow Wave FM Online and
Mm-hmm.
Follow these ladies, man. They doing dope
Rich
stuff. Rich
Girl
Girls,
Gang.
man.
Rich Girls. I'm Cecily
Rich
B
Girl.
on Facebook
Yes.
as well.
Yes,
King
yes,
underscore Cess on Instagram.
And rich is a lifestyle, y'all. That's mostly what we want to communicate to our viewers. It's really about your mindset, and honestly, spirituality plays a role as well. So being rich is not just about the money that you have in the bank. It's about like how you live in your life.
Yes,
And
and
then
you
you
can have
can
$1 million
get the money.
and be poor.
Yes,
easily,
absolutely, absolutely. So
So, yeah.
keep that in mind. Do we got
That's
any
lit.
more questions for these guys?
Let me see. We talked about sex on the first date. Traditional marriage. Oh yeah, what you've been married before? How do you
Yeah.
feel about marriage? Like, do you?
I've been
plan
married
on-
before.
Have you?
Oh wow!
I didn't know
Okay.
I'm telling y'all a little bit. Keep it between us. But
Divorcees on here.
yeah, man. But what's crazy is when I had got married, man, it's a crazy story, and I'm not trying to
How old
disrespect
was you
nobody.
when you got married?
I was 26, I think.
I was 25.
Yeah, so I was like
Okay.
26. So when I met her, like I was out here just wilding. Like I was out here doing my thing, whatever,
Mhm.
blah blah blah. And then like I met her via social media too, you know what I'm saying? And like she was like kind of chill. She was laid back. She really wasn't like out here. She was just like, I'm in the church. I don't want to have sex until marriage, blah blah blah. And I don't know, like she came in at like a good time because I feel like even though that I was out here like that, I didn't want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like even though I was sleeping with multiple women, I felt empty out there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Right,
like,
yeah.
like why like does it feel good in the moment, but then afterwards I feel so terrible. You know what I'm saying? So like she kind of came in that moment, and that's what's crazy. Like I only like me and her dated for like 90 days, and me and her got married after
Mhm.
after
That's
90 days.
That's
It was
that's how
crazy.
me and my ex was. We didn't date too long.
Crazy,
we got
man.
married.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So
Yeah.
what made you propose?
No,
though?
I see. Okay, let's
Oh,
get into it, and this is no disrespect to you, if you know, if you are watching. But this is the story though, like seriously. So like she was really like strict about that. She's like, I don't want to have sex until marriage or whatever. And like, but what's crazy is she was the one that initiated, you know, before we ever got married. That's what, you know, girls will tell you like,
Yeah.
you feel me, like. You ain't coming over to smash, but they be the first ones trying to smash. You know what I'm saying? So,
I've been there.
and that's no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Because we human. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. So, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? We dating, we bonding or whatever. And then like she just kept feeling guilty after me and her had sex or whatever. So one day we just on the phone talking. Like I think she had feeling like a day off or whatever, like the next day. So we talking at night. We weren't even talking about marriage. She was just like, I think me and you should go down to the courthouse tomorrow. I'm like, what? For what? What going to the courthouse for? You got trial?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? What going to the courthouse for? She's like, no, I'm just tired of doing this. We sinning, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, no, bro, we're not ready for that. And I knew in my heart I wasn't ready. So, but what's crazy is we did it. The next day we got up early, right before I had to go to work. She was off that day, and we went. So we go in the courthouse, but I don't know how the process is. I'm over thinking that we're going to go in this private room. It's going to be us. Man, so we go into this room. We tell them that, you know, me and her's trying to get married. And then they send us to this other room. Man, there's people in handcuffs, jumpsuits. We get in there.
Wow.
Yes, man. We get into the courtroom. Feel me? Like the judge is asking us personal questions in front of everybody. Then we actually did a ceremony or whatever, got married, and everybody in there clapping and handcuffs and everything. Like, yay, congrats, y'all. I'm just like, and I didn't even tell my mama until, okay, so we got married in September. I didn't even tell my mama until Thanksgiving.
Wow.
Because I knew it was like not right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
I always wanted to do it while I asked your father, I asked your mother, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to do it that way. So I just kind of felt bad. So, I mean, and I just was a terrible husband. Like, I wasn't ready for it. We jumped in it and, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that was that. But shout out to her, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect, but I had to tell that story.
I did all this stuff you was talking about. Ask the Daddy is overrated. I know. It didn't work out for me. The reason why I asked my ex to marry me was I was going through a
Somebody said, wow.
very, yeah. That's
Right?
it.
That's what it is.
That WAP do be like, yo, I'm gonna marry this chick today. No, but I was going through a very dark time in college, and she was there. You know what I'm saying? She really kind of looked out for me. I had a nightclub, and it went down, and she was looking out for me. Everybody else turned their back on me, but she was right there. And then I was actually moving to Kentucky, and she's from Illinois. She's from Chicago. She ain't got no peoples down here. And she was like, I'm gonna come with you. And I was like, what? I don't know no girl that's trying to just move to Kentucky.
Right.
Like that, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's what made me do that. I was like, I gotta honor what she did. I gotta honor that, you know what I'm saying? And we did it. We wanted to get married a year later. We got married 6 months later because family got involved and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
My mom was like, I ain't about to have you out here engaged for 20 years like your uncle and all of that.
Right.
I'm like, man, what? Uncle happy? I'm trying to be.
Yeah.
But, so we got married 6 months later. We kind of rushed into it. We wasn't ready. And I mean, like, she'll tell you today, like, she wasn't ready at that time. She thought she was, but she wasn't.
Marriage is
Marriage is
serious,
a whole
right?
different
You should
beast.
not play with that, man.
Yeah.
That's a whole
I would
beast.
never play like that again, ever.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
PTSD,
Definitely no
man.
damn courthouse.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, I can't do that shit. Trump.
Definitely not.
Yeah, this.
He
No, it's
said
scary.
people was
They was
like,
really
"Yo,
clapping, like
Say,
there was
I'm
people
clapping.
writing cases in there. They was
Like
hyped.
the handcuffs.
Oh, man, that's crazy that they do it like that.
It is. I'm like, damn.
Oh,
So we
man.
can't go somewhere else. Y'all got no empty pockets?
Right.
They in here fighting traffic tickets and all type of stuff, man.
That's crazy.
And divorce is actually going up nowadays.
Yeah.
Especially in our generation. People ain't really
Well, with this
married
quarantine,
like that.
people are really finding out who they dealing with. Some of
Yeah,
these
for sure.
situationships,
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
and I heard
It's
like
tough.
if you can make it through quarantine and all this, then you are solid. With the person you're with, it's good. If you can make it through all
I
of
learned
it.
a lot about
It's been a-
what have y'all learned about yourself, and I know you're engaged. So what have you and your mate learned about each other?
Through this quarantine, that we are really meant to be together, honestly, and that we are really content with the bare minimums. Like, cause me and him, like, we both like really love to shop, spend money, just stupid stuff. So we learned that we really have some of the same core values at the end of the day. Like, we really value like family, just being together. We ain't got to spend no money. It could just really just be me and him. So, and that I can deal with him. Like, I'm actually
Yeah, y'all ain't kill each
surprised.
other.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
surprised. Yeah,
I feel like at the beginning of quarantine,
it was hard.
it was tough.
Was y'all together?
Yeah.
Okay.
But what's crazy is we moved together at the beginning of quarantine. She was like, "Word," you know. She was like, "We ain't gonna be able to get to see each other. It's gonna be shut down. We ain't gonna be able to come out the house because
Yeah.
we've never been in a quarantine, so we didn't know what to
Right.
expect." And so we ended up moving together, whatever. And you know, first couple of months was a lot of liquor. I ain't gonna lie, man. We was drinking a lot, and there was a lot of just small arguments. You know what I'm saying? It'd be tiny arguments. You know what I'm saying? But that's my baby, and we kind of just learned to work through our problems, and that everything's not perfect. Because I think we went into it like, oh, we gonna move together, everything's gonna be nice and perfect. But you know what I'm saying? We had to work through some things, and it made us stronger, actually. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Okay, I got a good question for everybody. You know how a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm not ready for a relationship," or "Yeah, I'm not ready." So what really makes somebody ready? Or do you just know when you meet the person? Like, I don't think there's a certain, you get what I'm saying? Like,
I think it's hard for me to answer that right now. I'm gonna pass it to T-Rell on that one.
when people, like, I feel like when dudes say it, it's just like we know that we're not about to be committed to you
Right,
only. But some
right.
women don't want to hear that. And like sometimes, I mean, we just keeping it real. Like,
yeah,
I'm not ready to just be with you.
exactly.
Like, I like you, I like kicking it with you,
Right.
but I like to have my freedom too, because I know if I take you
Right.
seriously that you're gonna have standards for me.
Yeah.
I know who I'm dealing with, so I'm not gonna sit up there and waste your time. But then
Exactly.
sometimes y'all kind of force it on us, so we end up being the dog dude that we didn't want to be.
And then it
a lot of
messes
times
it
people-
up.
A lot of
Right.
times you do
Right.
end up in
Yeah.
a relationship. Yes,
Yeah.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Sometimes the brothers gotta. Sometimes we do gotta take that time to ourselves, though. Man. Like we don't do that enough times.
Right.
For me, you can be. You can love somebody, you can like feel for them and all that, and still not be
Right.
particularly ready for them.
I agree.
And maybe it's just that you're not ready at that time. Maybe you know what I'm saying.
Right.
But like
People
women,
ain't patient though.
people are impatient. I was gonna say women
Yeah.
have to learn to be more patient with men. I would say.
Yeah, that's
Some
another
men.
good one too. How long?
Yeah.
Even ladies or men, how long should because I know a lot of women wait. Even if you're with a man, you waiting on him to become more financially
5,
stable.
10,
Or
15,
yeah, like I
20
know women
years.
who waited 20 years and didn't get what they wanted from a man.
Exactly.
So how long
So,
should you wait?
How long do you ladies wait? We want to
Yeah.
know. Jump
Somebody
in the
asked, "What's
comments.
the point of getting married?" And they asked it for the women.
Dang.
What's the point of getting married?
For me, prior to meeting my fiance, I didn't care about being married. I was in long-term relationships, but I really didn't care. But for me, when I met him, it's like I want this signed, sealed, stamped. That's just what I wanted. Like it's just a different feeling that I had when I met him. Like this is mine. I want this legally written
You want
out.
certified.
I want to be able to be with him when he's in the hospital on his deathbed. I want to be able to, I just wanted
Keep on posting that
complete
ring. My
control.
husband is.
Yeah,
my husband, my
I wanted
husband.
this. I wanted to have a wedding with my girls. Like
That's dope.
it's deeper, but it's really the love. Like I didn't care about marriage.
Right,
like I
the
said
love.
before I met him, but when I met him, I'm like, yeah, I want I want the real thing. I want
Because
to get
for me, I think it's less about the legalities. Is actually what turns me off about
too.
marriage. Like I don't like all the paperwork
Mhm.
and all the
It's a
government in your
contract.
business and
Yeah.
this
They
contractual
turn it into a
obligation.
business.
It's a
Like
business.
I think it definitely should be centered in love.
Mhm.
So I agree with you said on that.
Is there a
100%.
different type of clout when you, for a lady, when she got the ring, she can just kind
Not
of brag?
really.
Yes.
For
no,
me,
I feel
I
like
didn't.
yes.
Do you
Not
feel
for,
like
maybe not for you personally.
Yeah, I didn't.
But I feel like as a society, I feel like women have been taught like your value comes from marrying a man.
Mm.
And so I feel like women now are kind of understanding, like, whoa, hold on. I really, like, we talked about being too independent in the beginning. It's like, hold on, I don't need a man for economic value. I don't need a man to have any worth. Like, I can be established and legit on my own.
Hold on.
So I feel like that's changing the dynamics of traditional marriage for sure. For sure.
Even after I was married, I was like, I'll never get married again. But then like 2 of my homies are married, and just like watching them, even when they have arguments and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But just seeing them like go like work through that stuff, and you know what I'm saying? I don't even think about the legal aspect unless I'm thinking about like Cardi being Offset, you know what I'm saying? Because they got millions to split, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
Not saying that my homies is broke, but you know what I'm saying? They ain't got that much to argue over, you know what I'm saying? But but for real, you know what I'm saying? So it's just dope to see people who actually love each other. They with each other for the right reasons, you know what I'm saying? And just watching them like grow together, because both of them have been together for like years on years, multiple years, and they actually got married and raising their families and having kids together, doing stuff the right way. That stuff's dope. You know what I'm saying?
That too. And it's not even like you said the legal part, but for me, my mom got married when I was 16. Prior to my mom getting married, I like viewed love and everything. My mom got married when I was 16.
When you was
She was 16.
So before that, I didn't even care about relationships or love, or it was more so like, oh, I want to be, you know, today's city girls type thing. But when I saw my mom get married and I saw like a man come in and a family being established, like I think it's deeper than just that.
Yeah,
like I want to be in a
Definitely. Deanna said, are you a Christian? Which I believe ties into traditional marriage for sure, because there's something about Christian beliefs that says you should do things in this order. You should get married first and you should have children and so are any of you guys Christians?
Yeah, yes, I would say I am. And I still don't believe in the traditional stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you, like I rock with Jesus, and I still don't believe in all that right now. At least right now. Again, I'm fresh out of my divorce, so my perspective is so different than what I would be maybe in a year, 2 years from now. Right now, I'm not feeling marriage. I'm not feeling, the monogamy situation. I'm just not there yet, you know what I mean?
But wrong with it. As long as you know, as long as you self-aware and you know it, and you keep
self-aware is where you can change.
Exactly.
That's where I can change. That's where I can grow. That's where I can look at my flaws and say, okay, I fucked up here. On my next relationship, I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah.
But like, do I believe in traditions? Nah.
No.
I rock with the Lord.
I'm kind of sick of traditions, bro.
I'm sick of traditions. Like that didn't get us nowhere.
Nope.
You hear me?
It did.
Like not in this generation. Like our parents follow traditions and like it's just not like I'm just very non-conforming.
Yeah.
I think I'm the same way. I've become that way.
I'm the same way, and I didn't find that out till I was married. I'm like, oh, okay, I get it now. This is not me. This is what society's been telling me I should be.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And you have to be very self-aware, I think, before you even get in a relationship. Before you can really even prosper in a relationship, you got to really know yourself, what you believe in, what you really want. Because a lot of us, I know for me, I was just in stuff because, like you said, this is the right thing to do. Okay, yeah, a man, he's here, he's, whatever. But it's like, relationships aren't everything, honestly.
Sometimes they
relationship with yourself is first.
Yes, relationship with self is first. I agree with that.
That is true. That's true. I was talking to a friend and I was telling them life coach was like, when you get with somebody, you want to be one whole. They want to be one whole.
Yeah.
And then it equals
come
one.
Together. Yeah, exactly.
And love and marriage is not 1 + 1 = 2. It's 1 + 1 = 1. Like,
exactly.
Well, you got to be whole by yourself.
Exactly.
She got to be whole by
herself.
herself.
People never get there neither. That's what.
You
that's
absolutely
right.
right.
Never get there.
Yeah.
Never get there.
Because you don't
At
know.
25, I was not whole. Like, why was I getting married?
Exactly.
At
I was.
25?
Me and my girl was having a conversation, and I just was saying like how I feel like people aren't being 100. Like I feel like people conform to their you know, whoever they're dating. Like sometimes you might change who you are to appease the person that you're dating, even if you don't like something. And
Yeah.
I know that comes with a relationship that you're supposed to do certain stuff just to make that person happy, even if it's something that you don't like. But I feel like sometimes people be living a lie, and that's why people aren't
Right.
genuinely happy.
right.
Like you don't tell the person how you really feel. You may not want to go to this place, and you might just be, and then you have a shitty attitude. But you know what I'm saying? But you acting like you want to go here, you know what I'm saying? And then that just causes a real. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like people should be able to be 100. Like you should be able to like because people always get into a relationship and they like missing what they was doing when they were single. Not as far as sleeping with people, but just being able to do
freedom.
just like freedom to go hang with your friends, go to do it.
Think what they think.
Think what you think, and I feel like people be like living a lie, bro, in their relationship.
To your point, dog. That's why I appreciate the girl that I'm talking to now, because we just have this honesty with each other, and it started from our first date. You know, we were just real about, yo, I like this, I like that, I don't like this, I don't like that, and we kept that this whole time. I don't know if it's because we're dating in our 30s. I think that might be the difference. But like, it's totally different than what it was in the past. We're just upfront with each other, and it's just making a lot more easy.
Yeah, and that's what I was telling. I was like, man, let's just be, you know what I'm saying? Not that we wasn't being 100, but I feel like we were just having moments where it's like, you ain't like keeping it all the way real, and I'm not keeping it all the way real. Let's just like, you know what I'm saying? If I don't like something, it's okay, and if you don't like something that I'm doing, that's okay too. It ain't the end of the world. Just like let's be real about it. So that way I know, you know what I'm saying? Like this ain't something that she really likes, so I ain't even gonna bring it up to you, or I'll bring it up less, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. One last little note before we wrap it up, guys, is when you're dating a spiritual woman, she knows anyways what the hell is going on. I hope y'all know.
They can discern that shit.
Women are very intuitive.
Facts.
We have something in our womb and in our gut that, like, I feel like men just don't.
Madeline, basically. Yeah.
Oh,
That's all throughout y'all DNA.
That go all the way back to Eve. Get the apple, like
Madeline.
No, but yeah, that's definitely for sure. So that's just what it is. The women are the best FBI agents.
I found that out a couple ways, always the hard ways. Always.
Man, they've been
lots of women. This
is true. Do you remember when girls used to? Because you know now they got screenshots. Remember back in the day when a girl used to catch you up, they would call you first, put you on three-way, have the other girl waiting, and then you say something, and then the other girl pop up. They've been doing this.
I've been here the whole time.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing new, just reinvented.
They just reinvented it, man. Screenshot changed the game, man. That's the that's the new three-way. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah, man.
But y'all be posting on Facebook and stuff, y'all petty.
Exposing everybody, man.
Tagging people and stuff.
People. Being messy.
That's why I don't text.
Being shady, man.
Yeah, everything's in the text messages with your best friend. Like, if
In the group
anybody
chat,
ever
check the group
read,
chat, fellas.
yeah,
They be
it's
running
bad.
about it.
No, that's real talk.
It's bad.
So who do y'all think won the battle of the sexes? Drop that in the comments below.
Come on, man.
Right below.
Listen to my points.
You already know.
Go back and watch this, and just all the jewels and the gems I was dropping.
We the dub
We won. We won.
I definitely feel like we
Live
won.
Yeah.
But thanks for tuning in with us today. Rich Girls is, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're gonna have some merch dropping soon. Definitely shout out to our guest T-Rell and
appreciate
PartyAllWknd
you
for
all.
joining us today.
Y'all got anything coming up next?
We are actually going to do Battle of the Sexes once a month. So we are going to be looking for other males
Yes,
who can come
so let us
on,
know.
shine the
Drop it in comments.
perspective down on us. We're always looking for that. Other than that, what else do we have going on? We will actually have your boo on the show very soon. Yes, Sammy.
Hey.
She's a fellow MSW student, graduate like myself.
That's
so we're excited to have her on.
That's lit.
Yes.
What you got coming up, bro?
Man, look, y'all follow me at PartyAllWknd on all social media. Follow Hype Vision at Hype Vision Studios. Shout out to my man T-Rell, man. We co-starred in this movie called Frat House.
And it's
of
hilarious.
It is so
Thank
funny.
y'all, thank y'all,
It's
thank y'all.
legitly good.
Y'all need to go check that out.
Yeah.
We just dropped at Walmart and Best Buy online. So go to WalmartBestBuy.com.
Oh, that's
Buy the
dope.
DVD. We're also on Amazon and Tubi.
Yep.
So check that out. Wives of Louisville reality show coming soon. Man, face mask is out. Just holler at me.
Yeah.
And y'all can follow me at T-Rell2Real on Instagram, T-Rell Briggs on Facebook. Like I said, I'm a comedian. If y'all want to book me for something like that, or y'all just want me to host, if y'all just want me to just come in there and just talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Y'all can follow also Dr. Bay and Nurse Bay. We have a show on Wave FM as well. So these are my
Yes, we family.
we family now. You know what I'm saying? So hit us up, Dr. Bay. Well, the Dr. Bay and Nurse Bay show on Facebook. Follow my clothing line at Feeling Rich on Instagram. Feeling Rich Clothing on Facebook. I'm trying to think if and on Vibes typically. I host, every Wednesday. Unfortunately, this is probably gonna be the last Wednesday, so if y'all ain't doing nothing tonight, come on out and wear your mask, you know what I'm saying? And
can I go ahead,
have
give a quick shout out real quick?
Yeah,
we just dropped our website the other day, highvisionstudios.com. Go there, check it out. Just wanted to put that out there.
Yes.
Appreciate y'all ladies for having us.
Yes,
No
definitely.
problem.
You can follow us on Instagram, Rich Girl Gang.
Yep.
Again, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll be back next week. And we appreciate y'all for tuning in.
we might have to have y'all on our show too, so I'm gonna be reaching out to y'all.
Okay.
Man, that's dope.
Okay.
And I gotta holler at you about the money.
Yes.
What do you do exactly? Because I don't want to disrespect
Okay,
the title or
yes.
anything.
So I'm in the financial and the insurance industry. I'm a money coach. I'm an insurance agent. So I basically teach people how to become financially literate. So reach out to me. Book your free money coaching sessions. I have group money coaching sessions. Like, I'm trying to help my people get on. That's just basically
Get her
what
up,
it is.
man.
So,
Get your money
mhm.
together. Manage your money better, man.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes,
Thanks
sir.
for tuning in.
Thank you,
Yeah,
guys.
Appreciate y'all. Deuce.
Peace.
Ooh, that was tough. Trying
Man.
to prolong it a little 3 minutes.
Yeah.
That was a long 3 minutes.
When
I'm
you
like,
go to
professional,
time frame,
bro.
it's hard.
scrambling.